got no snare in my headphones. Put some treble in it. Put some treble in it. No? I was having some.
Let the beat drop.
Oh, that was good timing, bro. Man, mine's corny next year. Whatever. Hey, have no fear. The boys are back in town. Okay. Welcome back to the Hoot Hop Show. I am your host, Hoot Hops. With me, as always, Mr. BT Brendan Torres.
What up, everybody?
So I know that for all of our adoring fans,
all of them.
Yes, all. There's at least 3. So that constitutes all, not both.
Well, someone's getting a little cocky over there.
Well,
let's
it ain't
see.
bragging if you back it up.
Let's
Kid
see.
Rock taught us that.
We got your kid, my kid,
Yeah.
and one of our wives, but
I would
unnamed
assume
which wife.
I would assume yours, and I'm pretty sure you feel the same way. It's just like there's one of our wives. Neither one of us are putting money on that it's ours, though. I'm not gonna, like, if someone's like, "Would you put money down that Jenny listens to your show?" I'm like, no. What kind of money we're talking? Like
Maybe the first episode, and then after
Yeah.
that, this isn't for me.
Yeah, it's like how much money we're talking? Like, man, like 10 cents. Like, nah, too rich for me. I will lose it. Here's the dime.
supportive as can possibly be, with the exception of please don't make me listen to it.
Yeah, well, okay. So that actually leads me into one of those things I text you about, right? Excuse me. Sorry, Arkansas has experienced weather changes again where it dropped to like 60 degrees as a high for like one day and then went back up to 90.
I blame Alabama.
Yeah, I would blame Alabama for just about anything.
Yeah, this is their fault.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk.
Don't even want to talk about it?
No.
Okay.
You know what? Hey, I am going to put a pin in what I was just saying, just to say this, because I know we're going to work around to it again. This past Saturday, the better team won.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So, getting back to what I was saying, though. There has been times, I remember I texted you just like the words, my wife's interpretation of me. And I don't know if you were like, I don't know where this is going, but so there have been times in our marriage. My wife and I are about to celebrate our 8th wedding anniversary, and we've been together for just over 9 years, but we've been married for 8 years next week. So over the years, we've gone out with other people, right? Double dates or group things, whatever. And you know me, and you've known me long enough to where if someone gives me an inch, I'm going to be like, all right, let's see if I can bring the house down.
Yeah.
And in most cases, I do.
Yeah.
And it always leads to this. Everyone's having a good time. No one's upset. Not even my wife, right? But it always leads to this. And it's usually another female that says it. So, like, everyone's mad about it after it gets said. I bet it's so much fun to live with him. He's like this all the time. To which, yeah, right. My wife's a really good sport about this.
Yeah.
I think she's more realistic than I am. I think she's like, nobody wants him. She's like, I am by far the only dime piece in the world that's going to put up with him. So she just ain't worried. That being said, it usually leads to my wife really trying to be supportive of me and being like, she puts on that face, the one that's like,
Yeah.
It's like it's a smile, but everyone's like, oh boy, that
He's
looks
a prize.
Exactly. So she's like
your kid trying to smile on picture day.
Yeah, that's it. And Jen does, she'll be like, oh yeah, it's never boring. Never boring is a nice way of saying he annoys the piss out of me.
Yes.
I mean, like, I'm not stupid. No one else is either, but they always like, I bet.
She doesn't even.
It looks so much
She doesn't
fun.
even give him the old make me an offer.
Not anymore. Used to, she's like, I might send them to you. We call those mom jokes, right?
Yeah, right.
Because you got to put up with him. Nope, not anymore. Jen's just like, yeah, I made a good decision once. Not sure this one was it, but
I got 2 beautiful children.
I love my life. Really.
Start listing all the other great things in her
like,
life.
We have a nice house. I like my car. My kids are the best.
My job.
I love my job and my animals. I'm like, and she's like, well, I already said the car. Oh, the hydrangeas. I love the hydrangeas. I'm like, and
Starts naming pets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she'd already done that way before the hydrangeas. She'd be like, Maggie and Roscoe. And I'm like, man.
It's like, when is it going to be who? When is
it's
it who?
like,
When is it who?
Okay, now saving the best for last.
And I can't not mention my husband, right? You're just waiting for that big moment.
Yeah.
That's that moment that never comes.
3 days later. I'm just like...
There's a meme in that.
There is. That's good stuff. Woo! Sorry, I got choked up. Seems like it wouldn't be like a break in us coming back if I wasn't sick when we came back.
Weren't you sick when we left?
Yeah, well,
Or you were getting over being sick?
I think I was getting over the same crap, the same like. And the thing is, like, you know, you especially in a post-COVID world, you know, you don't take chances. You get the sniffles and the cough. You're like, oh man,
I gotta watch this a little closer.
yeah. It's like, man, yeah, that would have made more sense. I just called the funeral home, bro. I was like, yo, I'm done, bro. I ain't been vaccinated. Like, I am done. D-U-N,
Bro, I got
bro.
that COVID 2020.
Oh, yeah, bro. I think they working on COVID 21, bro, and I think I got it, cuz. You hear me? I need some help, you know, but no, I did, you know, I went to the clinic and everything. They're like, no, you test positive or negative for everything. And I was like, okay, no strep, no flu, no. I was like, what is it? Like, it's a sinus infection.
Of course it is.
I'm like, I feel like that's a blanket term used for,
Yeah, your nose is red.
yeah. Oh, what it seems to be is, yeah, you got a runny nose.
Have you been stung in the nose by a yellow jacket, perchance?
Like, I haven't. Why?
Oh, well, in that case, you probably have a sinus infection.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh my God, is your hand broken? It's not. That's a sinus infection. You know, it just doesn't make sense. Where was I going with all this? I don't even remember. This is fun. Hey, welcome back, everybody.
This is your story,
welcome back. Welcome back. Well, I'd already said that, you know, my wife's interpretation of me is probably not as glamorous as what everyone else thinks it is. Like, you know, like life with me probably.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, I bet you're laughing all the time. I was like, no. My wife's the one who's always like, man, you're corny.
Only when the laughter drowns out the silence.
Just laugh at my pain.
Sad clown vibes all the way.
Yes.
You with a red nose.
Yeah, and who's ever heard of a sad clown?
Someone please notice me.
Hey, speaking of things getting noticed, I'm jumping around everywhere. I mean, hey, first day back, no rules. We can do what we want. So, people wanting to be noticed. So, apparently we're talking about bringing Dak Prescott back on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're 3-0 without him.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Team chemistry is great right now,
yeah.
though.
Look, man, hey, I will take an ugly win over pretty losses any day of the week. Because Cooper Rush is kind of catching his stride.
I would let Dax rest more. I mean, if you want to turn it over him, when we are verified he is 120% healthy.
But you know as well as I do that the problem is like
That can never happen.
Yeah, it'll never happen. That's just it. Because I mean, okay, I think you'd probably jump on board with this. I have always been a big I back Dak Prescott.
Oh, truth.
Yeah, I mean, like that's been my guy since
Truth.
16. That's my guy. Well, here we are in 22. It's been 6 years, and I'm like, you know, maybe we just leave him on the bench for a minute because he came out first of the season, first game loss. Which, hey, man, you know. That happens, whatever. First game loss is to Tampa.
Yeah.
But then he's injured again. I'm like, well, didn't we just do this? Like, what are we doing? Like, I mean, thank God it's not Ben DiNucci, but, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm not even sorry. DiNucci sucked so bad. Man, like, he was hard to watch, like, whenever Hard Knocks covered him, like, last year.
Yeah.
He looked bogus and whatever. Anyway. I'm just frustrated, man, because like the Dallas Cowboys franchise, and look, I don't care whose fault it is. I don't care if it's Mike McCarthy. I don't care if it's Jerry Jones. I don't care if it's Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott. I don't care. I don't care whose fault it is. Fix it. I am so sick of losing all the time. Like we lose always.
Yeah.
For the past
and we are
26 years.
Yeah, we're a meme now because people are like, "When's the last time you won anything?" Well,
the last time we won is the last time we went. And that was been 26.
Yeah.
By Super Bowl 55. That's this year, right? 55.
Well, you would pop quiz.
It's 55 or 56. I
lost count after 50. So
yeah.
I remember the Roman numeral 50, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, you're like, all right, it's an L. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know why I don't know why you sounded like that in my head, but you did. I always pictured you sounding more like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Sorry, I give you Cheech's voice in my head. I really do. You sound like Cheech Marin in my head.
Do I sound like that in your head, or when I'm actually talking to you?
Oh,
your
no.
head's
You sound like a guy named Derek Johnson whenever you talk to me, or Derek Smith. There we go. That's a uber white
Aaron
name.
Smith.
Where'd you go to school, Aaron? BYU. Oh, okay, we knew it.
My parents are Mormon.
It's like, oh yeah, your mom and dad. He's like, excuse me, moms and dad. Thank you. We're a big family. Sorry, that's a Mormon joke. How you like that? No one's safe. So getting back on it though, who do we got this week? We came out and beat the Washington Silly Nannies.
We got the Rams. Cowboys and Rams, and is that in Los Angeles?
It's in SoFi, bro.
Yeah, at Los Angeles.
Oh, no. That's I'm gonna go ahead. And
although 3-1 Dallas Cowboys at 2-2 LA
Oh
Rams.
well, yeah. Okay, well let me behave as a true Dallas Cowboys fan. Then better team. We'll go down there. Look, the Rams. They ain't gonna be able to stand with us. Now, all I can think as a realistic Cowboys fan is, sheesh, we're about due for a loss. We won 3 in a row.
And you know they'll make us wear the blue jerseys that we never win in.
Oh, God. I can't, dude. I just can't. Like, people are like, that's superstition and it's silly. And I'm like, yeah, and true.
And check the stats.
Yeah, I would say, seriously, look at them. Would you look at that? Hey, here's some pop culture / sports
Appropriation?
news. Yes, pop cultural appropriation is. I believe that's me. I think like
You're
if you if you looked up pop cultural appropriation, it would just be a picture of me wearing my big old stupid diamond chain. I'll be like, "What's up, y'all? What's up, gangsters?"
Yeah, you got to really get at Pete Davidson for stealing your.
Yeah, man, Pete, you dick. I mean, and here's the thing. Honestly, I'm actually going to unpopular opinion. I'm funnier than Pete Davidson. Not so unpopular opinion. I'm better looking. However, if Beetlejuice died, he would look like Pete Davidson.
Yeah, it's kind of like someone if you got to really let your life fall off the tracks for about 3 years.
Beetlejuice is dead.
To look like Pete Davidson looks right now.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. I like poking fun at Pete Davidson because Pete Davidson is a good comedian. He's not my style, but he's a good comedian.
Yeah.
And hey, he's a good roaster, so he can dish it out. He could probably take
And
it
he's got I guess they call that good comedic timing, where you're able to come up with something improvisational right off the top of your head.
And see, that's actually something that that's usually why people think I'm funny. Is I'm really good with comedic timing.
Impromptu
Yeah,
references.
but like if you asked me to write a joke, it'd be like, all right, so a guy came
write a
down.
set.
Yeah, I'd be like, all right. Guy came down the road and he had 2 pigs up under his arm, so I bit him.
It's like,
I feel like I messed that up.
Have you ever been to the grocery store?
Yeah. Well, I went to the grocery store and it was so crowded. How crowded was it?
It's like, wait a minute, guys. This is the part where you're supposed to participate. And leaving me hanging up
Yeah,
here.
come on. How am I supposed to put on a show?
Yeah.
I should never do stand-up. I would tank, and then I would get so mad at everyone else.
I think it's not necessarily that. What it is you have to get through the early heckling days without making it run you off.
Yeah.
That's where the key is once you get through that and you know what to do and what not to do, then you'll be able to start tinkering with your set until you get rid of those moments where you were losing them. You could tell you were that one went over like a turd in the pool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you'd be good at it though, because you have a personality, and that is step one. Is once you get on that stage, it's like, whoa, something about this guy. I don't know if I like him, if I hate him. What's he got to say?
It's like, I don't know if he's my hero or a terrible villain? I'm like, it's the latter. Hey, man, I'll give you the answers to the test. All right, so moving on past my comedic
Your
dreams.
comedian dreams.
Yeah, my comedic dreams and goals and aspirations. To talk about what I was going to talk about, pop cultural appropriation. So they have named the Super Bowl halftime performance already, and it is Rihanna. I'm not a big Rihanna fan. I don't think
like
a lot.
I like her hits, which
Sure,
is that's all she's going to
yeah.
play. So I'm cool.
Well, I
with
say,
it.
man, I'd hold her umbrella, Ella, Ella. You know,
Yeah,
I
those
mean,
are catchy
that's-
as hell.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I'm not a huge fan of Rihanna, but that
I don't
doesn't.
watch the Super Bowl halftime show. That's when I go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Well, hey, I stuck around for it last year. That was good.
Oh yeah, that one was
Yeah,
pretty
Dr.
good.
Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50
Kendrick.
Cent, Kendrick Lamar, dog.
M.
Yeah.
That was a good show. Mary J. Blige, we forget
Mary
about.
J. Blige,
we
yeah.
commented on why was she there
Yeah,
other than
yeah. Because
being
Death
on
Row was
Interscope,
the
yeah.
or
'Cause everybody-
Horoscope, not Death Row.
Interscope. Yeah.
Interscope.
It's because they were all signed to the same label. That's really what it was.
Any Husker Do's, Rihanna. And it has done the same thing that it does every freaking year. I am so sick of it. Rihanna, when are they going to get good music back on there? Like what? Like the Allman Brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? What are you? I want the Bee Gees on there. I mean, God darn it, man. Who the heck's Rihanna? I'm like, she's been a multi-platinum, Grammy-winning superstar for like 15 years. They're like,
You know what they really need is that Dirks Bentley. He's done a hell of a job.
hey, man, what was he thinking? That's my question. I can make the inside joke because I actually do like Dirk Bentley. Yeah, that's, I don't like a lot of country music, but Dirk Bentley's kind of a fun personality of a country singer, so I do give him
only
that.
say it because the reason that they allegedly went with Riri was because their first choice turned them down.
Uh-oh.
Taylor Swift was the one that was rumored to have locked up
hey,
the
man.
halftime show
Shoot.
before.
Hey,
So, yeah,
upgrade.
you escaped that one, but at the same time, who says no thank you to doing the Super Bowl? That's
A pretentious. Do you want to know?
Snobbish.
Yeah. Do you want to know the biggest problem I have with Taylor Swift?
she became the big A-list snobby celebrity.
Well, that and okay. We call it something different, but it's cultural appropriation. We call it virtue signaling. Like she presents herself as this feministic gay woman of color, and I'm just and I'm like, Taylor Swift, you are white bread, you are milk, you are not interesting, and your music, honestly, I miss you complaining about John Mayer. Or like a Jonas brother or something, I think. I don't know. She cried about a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Harry Styles, maybe. I don't even know if that was the same time period.
Well, that was where the change in, pop music, when she went from being a person who was writing
Considered
songs based off of guitar
Yeah,
to
sure,
more
sure.
pop-influenced music where the
And-
beats were more
yeah.
important
Sure.
and making an image and a video and a sound as opposed to the lyrics themselves being
What was
as
that
heavy.
one she came, her first big pop song that, man.
Gosh, which one?
it's-
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
See, when that one came out, honestly,
That
dude.
was kind of a turn.
Dude, that was. And like, honestly,
It was still poppy,
even me,
catchy.
I don't like Taylor Swift and I don't really like the poppy.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
no.
But at the
I
same
get
time,
it,
when I
I
heard
get
it, I was like, that's a good fit for her. That's a good fit for her. And then she started making, she's done her artsy stuff again. Like, whenever she was young,
she's come full circle. She's back to wearing flannels and playing acoustic
yeah,
guitars.
exactly. That short haircut, wears flannel. Talk to me about what I'm talking about. You know,
I'm just
But-
saying,
cultural appropriation, homeboy. Tell me I'm wrong.
that's your culture.
Hey, mine and them beautiful lady L's. You know what I mean? Yeah, hey, it is what it is, man. Like Theo Vaughn said, gang recognize gang. Okay, so I don't really. You good? Okay. All right, so
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Yeah, Theo, we love you, man. Like Theo Vaughn's going to listen to this. He'll be like, man, listen to these two idiots.
He will when I tag him in it and throw it on TikTok.
There you go. There you go. Do it, man. Okay, so moving past that, like the whole point is this: it happens every year. It doesn't. They could really be like the Doobie Brothers, and somebody be like, "Man, I'm ready to get some real music up
Like
in
Maroon 5 up in this mug."
Well, no, they can't do that because Adam Levine was up on stage just 3 years ago, and everyone threw a fit because he had his shirt off. And I'm like, it's Adam Levine.
Because he has ratchet tattoos. That's why.
Yeah, well, he does, bro.
They're the worst, man.
Like, Adam Levine literally looks like he walked into a flash art shop and goes, hey, that whole page.
Yeah, put it over here.
Just like put it on this side and then do that page over here. I mean, it looks bad.
None of them really
And
go
like-
together. They're off center. It's not a good look for a guy who that should be what he should be focused on is how he looks.
Yeah.
Just saying, his music's
that,
never
and
been
like,
my thing.
if you're gonna, once again, it's my standpoint on it, but if you're going to mess things up with your family and which I don't know if it actually messed things up with his family, but I'm talking about, okay, look, Adam Levine is born Jewish, right?
Probably.
Yeah, I sincerely doubt that he's a religious Jew. I'm pretty sure I've read that before. And if I'm wrong, then, I don't know, call me anti-Semitic or something. I mean, no one listens anyway. It doesn't matter. Everybody's something at this point.
This is just something they'll find later on whenever you are famous and use it against you to get you
Like,
fucking
and he
canceled.
thought Adam Levine was Jewish. I'll be like,
Turns out he's from Turkey.
yeah, I'll be like, oh, my bad. Adam, my bad. Anyway, look, he got tattoos all over. You can't you can't be buried with your family or something like that. I don't know. It's a religious thing. That was the point I was making. It doesn't even matter. But getting back on subject.
Can't eat pork either.
See, and that dude's eating bacon. He looks like the type of dude to eat bacon.
Yeah.
I'm the type of dude to eat bacon.
Yeah.
Like, if
Pork
I went
sandwich.
vegan, that'd be a big missed steak. Wah, wah.
Moving on.
Okay. The point is, if you're a boomer and you don't like the halftime show, go poop. That's it. Go to the bathroom. Go refill your coffee. Go do something else. Most of the boomers I know that complain about it don't even watch the Super Bowl. Because they're like, I ain't watching the NFL. I ain't giving them my money.
This is a 9-hour game. I'm going to watch that. I got to go to sleep.
Well, hey, there's been a couple of those night games already for Dallas. I've been like, no.
Dozed off on the couch.
Woke up the next morning and go, oh, good, we won.
We have a West Coast trip here to L.A. that they're playing, but it's during the afternoon, so it don't even matter.
Yeah. Let's see here. I know I texted you a bunch of stuff. Oh, man, we got to talk about TB and Giselle.
Oh, the fact that she is upset because he wanted to come back and play this last season, and now that they're in the throes of being awful, well, not mediocre, more to say the least.
Sure.
They're looking right now, if they made the playoffs, they'd probably bounce out in the first round.
Sure.
Which is saying something since he's basically put his whole family on pause so he could come back and play one more season.
Yeah.
Creating a rift between him and his wife.
Okay, so I have theories.
All right, lay them on me, brother.
Okay, so the theory I have, I don't know. I have tons of theories and I don't know how to get them out of my head. So I'm just going to go with the more personal one. He can't stand her. He don't want to be around her. I'm sorry. That's what he's forcing her. He forced her hand into divorce because he was like, he retired. He stayed at home with the family. He's like, man, you know what?
Even after that, isn't he locked into like a 10-year contract with CBS?
Fox.
Yeah, Fox or
yeah,
CBS.
he's going straight to the booth.
Yeah.
So it's not a money thing. It's a legitimate, to me, it seems like a legitimate, I can't stand this woman. Like, the only reason it's worked this long is because I've been so enthralled with being the best football player, that's a stretch, best quarterback. To ever play the game. And look, I'll give the guy that. But like I said earlier, whenever he first announced he's coming back for the season, I was like, he's just coming back. He's surviving long enough to become a meme, to become the villain,
where it's starting to change the public image of someone who has had a lot of ups and downs with his image over the course of his career.
What it's going to do is he's going to end his football playing career with, I chose the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and a first round out of the playoffs, I chose that over my wife and children. And so, of course, I mean, you got to think, in the culture we live in today, that's not quite as like, I mean, it's still, I know it's still going to create a negative buzz, but it's not quite as damning as it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
True. And she's getting a lot of negativity thrown in her direction for being the one that is upset because he wanted to go work whenever there's so many people out there who can't find a man who wants to get a job.
Well, and if you looked at it from that aspect, I would say, hey, man, you know, there's some, like, that's legit to me because I'm a little more old-fashioned, you know, look, my wife out-earns me by a lot, but I can't sit at the house, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it, girl. You get your money, baby, because she's taking care of me, man. She's a sugar mama.
And he wants to retire with you so he don't have to work neither.
That's right. But what am I doing? I've come to this prison to start pounding rocks all day, man. Just burning steel all day long.
And then C-Wizzle has to remind you, well, you are pounding on metal all day. It's not much different.
Yeah.
It really bring you down.
Yeah, it really did. I was like, oh, well, that is sobering. And very upsetting. Like, I felt all the joy drain out of my...
And then I had to bring you back, like, no, you're also a small business owner and you manage this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a difference.
America.
Yep.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, I'm working. I get it. But here's the deal. We're not talking about Jenny from the Block and Hoot Hobbs. We're talking about
Giselle.
Tom Brady and Giselle.
The world's most famous supermodel.
Yeah, she has never, one time in her entire life, needed Tom Brady's money.
Nope. Those
Facts.
kids of theirs don't need Tom Brady's money.
No, Tom Brady don't need Tom Brady's money. All Tom Brady needs to do is say yes, mama, and do whatever that woman asks him to do. You know, and look, I get it. He's a man.
Wrap up this season.
Huh?
Let him wrap up this season. But
Sure.
why they got to go like this? Rumors are this is leading to divorce.
Oh yeah, they've hired lawyers.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's that. Hey, what's so crazy? You know where I'm learning all this? I know you'd probably think from like tabloids, from TikTok, from Facebook. No, it's from listening to ESPN radio. That is how I know all this. We should have a show. This show should be on ESPN Arkansas.
I agree. We're way better than who is Mike with now in the mornings now?
Oh,
the other
God.
Mike
He's with
him?
Tommy and Ty Richardson. Ty Richardson is the only person who can speak and make me wish Tommy Kraft was speaking. And look, I know I'm calling out people who are local here. You guys, you do a great job. Ty, oh, God, it's your voice, dude. Just replace him. Just bring Chuck on all the time. Chuck Barrett will fill in for Ty Richardson. Everyone wants to hear the voice of the Razorbacks all the time.
Chuck is OG legend at this point.
Golly, it's just, I don't know, man. That show's irritating. So, like, I've gotten to a point where I don't even listen to halftime anymore with Drew Morgan. My goodness, Drew Barrett, Matty T, and God, I don't remember. You know what? No, Mike is I don't remember. It doesn't matter. The main one I listen to is Ruskin and Zach. It's Derek Ruskin and Zach Arns.
Yeah.
I like their show. They essentially do our show. I mean, like, seriously, they just BS and they're like, honestly, we got to talk about sports too.
Honestly, that's all I wonder is like, when is someone going to catch wind of us doing our thing? And then they're like, we just want to put you guys on the air for like
5 hours a day.
Yeah, you're
like, done. Put me on for 8, homie. I'll make it work.
You put a TV where we can keep up with the sports while we're recording. We'll talk shit all day.
Oh yeah, all day, every day. I swear, I will shut my business down.
I do it all day anyway. I'm just on a phone.
I do it all day anyway, and I am talking to myself.
And one person who has to listen to you that you pay him to listen to.
Yeah, that's very true. And he doesn't even listen most of the time, so that's fun.
It's fair.
I want to get a radio show. I want to get this show on the radio.
Yeah.
Not like a radio show, just this show. Yeah.
Goals.
Hashtag goals. Ooh, an XM show. We could be on like Stern's channel or something. I don't know if I want to be on Stern's channel. We sandwiched at the
Midget
3 a.m.
contest at 3.
Yeah.
We're going to throw salami at them.
Yeah, I'll be like, you know what?
Canceled.
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
Canceled. Isn't that what Stern does? It's shock value.
Yeah. I hate that dude. He's irritating too. Okay, TikTok trends. That was another thing. All right, so in the past few weeks that we've been gone, I've been trying to learn how to do reels and TikToks. I want us to, I'm trying to.
You're trying to bring us into the metaverse?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in, push you into it and be like, yo.
You got to claim your avatar now, brother, because, you're going to have one in the metaverse. It's got to be like rad, like an anamorphic owl or something, right?
Oh, yeah, right? Oh, my
With
God,
tats.
can I do that?
Probably.
Whatever, I'm going to figure it out. That'd be dope, man.
You got to claim yours now because, eventually you're going to want to market it as an MFT and make all that money, right?
Oh, that's true,
NFT.
man. NFTs, bro. I could be an NFT. And people will be like, yo, do you have a Hood Hubs NFT? And be like, there's only 4 of those made.
Yeah.
There's 4 limited ones made.
And they're worth $6 billion a piece.
$6 billion, dude. Are you guys hearing this? Like, listen to how much I'm going to be worth. Invest now.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can, if enough
Pennies
people
for the
invest.
investment.
Yay. It might be a serious ROI coming your way. All I need is enough money to make it look like I have money, and then the idiots on the internet will give me more money.
Yeah.
What's bad? That is exactly how it works. Anyway. I've been spending a lot of time on the old TikTok and on the Reels and everything, on the InstaFace and the FaceGram. And the Tic-Tac is anyway. So you saw the I'm sure you've seen the teenage dirtbag trend that's going on.
Oh yeah, the throwback where there's like a celebrity and then they're throwback to whenever they were younger.
Right. And then I started seeing really cool ones of like stereotypical like moms and dads.
Yeah.
They were putting up their teenage dirtbag pictures and everything. They were fun, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. Gen Z comes in and really just kind of ruins everything, right? And here's why I say that. There's a lot of good that Gen Z has brought us. I can't think of anything right offhand, but it's there.
Grunge music.
Yeah, that's kind of that you're ahead of me. Okay. So now you got these.
Technically, that wouldn't be their gen. Would it be like the generation?
That would actually be Gen X.
Yeah, that'd be the generation before them.
Yeah. No, it'd be the generation before us.
Yeah.
I guess technically you would be like a in-betweener, right? Like a exennial
elder
or
millennial.
Elder millennial.
Like Eliza Schlesinger.
Yes. That was funny. I watched that.
A good special.
She was like,
Eliza.
Yeah, she's one of the only female comics I've watched that didn't just absolutely disgust me.
Because it's not all about
her vagina and the things that come out of it.
Yeah.
Or into it.
Yeah.
She's not Amy
jokes.
Schumer. She's not Amy Schumer. That's why she's funny to me.
Which those are just Carlos Mencia's jokes, and those are just stolen George Lopez jokes.
Thank you. So Amy Schumer and George Lopez are the same person. That's what we know.
Solved.
Yeah. Done. Where was I on this? Like we got down elder millennial. Okay, so Gen Zers basically
they ruined the trend.
Yeah. So you have these freaking teenagers posting up like, here's my teenage dirtbag pictures. Like, that was yesterday, Tina. That was a picture of you yesterday. Well, yeah, but it was a sluttier picture of me.
I'm in college now.
I'm in college now. I started college yesterday. That was yesterday me. But it was a slutty picture, so I wanted to post it. It's empowering. I'm like, all right, whatever, do you, but it defeats the purpose of the trend, right? So then here we go. There's another one that's come out, and it's called the Mama Trend, and I think it's a country song. It's a Brad Paisley song, I believe. But the whole song is, I knew Mama before she was Mama.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, in a string bikini down in Tijuana.
Okay.
She wouldn't admit she smoked marijuana. Basically saying, hey, Mom was a person before she was
some
a
hot bars.
Yeah, some hot bars by Brad Paisley. He's about to burn down the trailer park with them hot bars, baby. But anyway, it's a cute little song, whatever. And once again, I started seeing some really cool, like, women were posting, like, this is me before I was Mom. And, like, there were some serious, differences in there. You're like, wow, I bet that was really nice for them to get nostalgic about that.
She was a dime piece. And now she's still hot.
And now she's like a 6-piece chicken McNugget. But either way, like, I'm down.
Not that we're objectifying anybody.
Hell
but that's
no.
what
Do you know who loves 6-piece chicken McNuggets? Everybody, homie. Everybody loves a 6-piece chicken McNugget. Come on, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm in love with thickness. All right, let's just get past that. Lord have mercy. It's getting heated.
It's getting warm.
Yeah, it's ultra with the vapors. But once again, and it's not Gen Z this time. It's Gen Z. It is. It's the young millennials and it's the Gen Zers who are ruining this one too. So like, it's a picture of this girl holding her 3-month-old baby, and then like it's like, and here's the old man. It's like, that was you last year.
Yeah,
that was a
just a
year
couple
ago.
years ago.
Like literally, that baby is 3
The
months
point of the
old.
trend is to show a juxtaposition of, hey, look at me now that I'm old. Look at
Yeah.
me, hey, when I was young.
Yeah, that like I
That's
said,
all it
it's just
really
you're
is.
missing the point. Like, look, just throw some tunes on it, post some pictures of yourself looking slutty if that's what you want
But
to do.
if you're going to do it correctly, Gen Z, what he's saying here is your throwback pictures got to be baby pics, really.
Yeah,
That's all you got.
Or you got to wait until, you know.
Like, it's got to be you playing Little League.
Yeah, man. And then you're not a teenage dirtbag anymore. You're just still a dirtbag. You're a teenage dirtbag now.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe you are.
You're a dirtbag kid.
Maybe you should start the trend by showing a baby picture, and then maybe then it makes sense.
I mean, wasn't part of the nostalgia pop that it was teenage dirtbag, such an old throwback song?
Man,
that-
I'm just a teenage.
It's everybody's go-to karaoke
Yeah,
song.
man. Oh,
Burn the place down with that one.
yeah, dude, you can bring the house down, man. Everyone just be like, there'll be people crying. I mean, it's just emotions, dog.
Flowers, panties thrown on stage.
Yeah,
the whole
man.
thing.
Hey, champagne falls from the heavens, velvet ropes part. It's good stuff, man. Whenever you break out,
Sparkles.
yeah. Well, anyway, so
Back to reality.
Yeah, I say there's gonna be a bunch of people pissed off whenever they're like singing "Teenage Dirtbag" at karaoke, and was like, "Get off the stage, man! Everyone hates that song." Aw, should have
I
done
hate that damn song.
Man, you should have done "Friends and Low Prices." That's what everyone here wants to hear. And you're like, "Oh, that is a
I want to hear some Allman Brothers.
yeah, man." That's what needs to be doing the Super Bowl next year. Hey, do you know that last time, seriously, that I heard them announce the Super Bowl halftime performance that I didn't hear anyone like, I ain't watching it. I ain't gonna watch that crap. It was Bruce Springsteen. And that was what, in like 2007-ish?
That's been a minute.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tom Petty was okay. They didn't
I forgot.
protest him.
Yeah, that's true.
There
I
were
forgot.
people that didn't like Prince because some people think Prince is. Well, he did do a performance in the rain where there were phallic symbols. So
I was
it is
saying,
Prince.
well, and he also, didn't he perform at least the intro to Darling Nikki?
I believe.
Yeah, I mean, that's a cause for concern, at least. Like, hey, excuse me, Mr. Prince, or do you have a name? It's just Prince? Okay.
Yeah, he's Prince again.
Yeah.
Rest
So it's
in
no
peace.
longer formally known as?
It's
Like,
no longer a symbol.
yeah, it's like the artist who was formerly known as Prince and then went by the artist formerly known as Prince that's now known as Prince again. Seems too wordy. Just Prince.
Just call him Prince. No, it's P.
Yeah, P. He's pushing P. What? I don't know. We keep getting off.
We have a subject.
No,
I thought we were really just. shooting
hey,
shit.
at this point, that's all we're doing anyway. That's all anyone. Hey, let me tell you something. If someone's listening to our show because I want to get the stories in order, you are listening to the wrong show.
No, you're listening to us for entertainment.
Yeah,
Occasionally,
like-
you'll hear something you didn't hear about before.
Yeah.
You'll hear a story about aliens or something.
Yeah, you're supposed to be. If
Or the
you're
time
if you're
or the
listening
time
to
that Hoot
this,
saw a ghost.
yeah, hey, bro, that
It's about that time.
I would say I heard a ghost more than I saw one, but.
Wait, was it C Wizzle's the one that saw the ghost person in the car,
campfire
in the car?
Oh yeah, that had to have been.
Yeah,
I
there
don't know,
was
that's
like
not me.
headlights, something I don't remember. I had to go back and listen to it. I think it was him.
Yeah, it probably was. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, seeing the shadow of a specter in the headlights and the dust. Or
Oh
something.
no!
That was you?
That is me. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was me. Out on Highway 96.
And you heard
out
the
here.
horrific scream.
Yeah, that was out at Fort Chaffee. That one was what I saw out on the highway that night. That was creepy. It was weird, but like I was like, I don't know, maybe, whatever. I don't know what that was, but man, I know what I heard that night, and that was one of the most unsettling experiences.
That's one of the things you said is it felt so real, and it's like you felt like you were walking away from someone burning alive.
Yeah, and I mean that's why I went back
I'm
in.
getting goosebumps again, dude.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
weird.
I mean, I went back in to a burning building. I mean, it wasn't engulfed. I'm not trying to paint a backdraft picture here.
But it was you had just,
I had just lit the building on fire.
Yeah.
I was a wildland. For any of you just now listening, okay, listen. I was a wildland firefighter, and I worked for Fort Chaffee Public Safety at one time, and the hospital area burned about this time 11 years ago. Anyway, I was involved in that fire, and at the end of it, we decided, all the buildings were slated for demolition anyway. They had asbestos and everything else. So we decided what was best to light off the buildings. We lit off the buildings. The last one I was walking through, I heard what sounded to be crying. It kind of scared me enough to where I felt like I needed to run back through the building. So I ran back through the building looking, and I could hear it getting louder and louder and louder. And whenever I got to where it was coming from, there was nothing there. Mm-hmm. That is what happened. And as I decided I was creeped out enough, I took off running out of this building, also because it was on fire. I got to the very end, and I started hearing screaming. And it was, like I said, it's probably one of the more unsettling things that's happened in my life. Yeah. Hey, BT actually Googled it and has found imagery. There, hey, man, you might find an image of me out there. I doubt. I bet all the pictures were taken from the Fort Smith side, so you get like Fort Smith Fire Department and all that. And I was like, it was on Fort Chaffee. They're like, thank God for the bravery of Fort Smith Fire Department and these other scrubs out here. I was one of the scrubs. Uh-oh, he's pulled up a bit. That is not me. That is definitely some Fort Smith firefighters. That is the wrong equipment. What they're wearing.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for them it's not, because they're not trenching off through the woods in anything like that. They're standing on the road pointing at it and dumping just copious amounts of water on it.
Here's a different image. It's just grass fire.
Oh yeah. See, this is how I was dressed. This is what I did. I'd say I was what's known, I guess, as a out west they call it a hot shot. So,
yeah, but the whole point of what I was trying to get you to tell him again is that something that you, of all people, someone who is, while you're spiritual, you are skeptic about a lot
of stuff, bro, like a lot,
and that includes the supernatural, like that. So that's what was such a bizarre thing, yeah.
And that was the reason. Like I don't.
But sometimes wood crackling can give off.
Sure.
It sound.
It can give off a screeching sound. There's all kinds of logical explanations. Yeah. When it comes right down to it,
it was enough to make you turn around and go back into a burning building.
That's what I'm saying is what it comes down to is there's logical explanations for all of it, but I know what I heard.
And then you said it also felt as if whenever you were leaving.
Yeah, I mean, believe me, there is a feeling.
Like it wanted you to come back in, so it tried to amp it up.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, there was such a feeling of dread getting out of that building, bro. You were like, oh my God, what? You had that feeling like, I had that feeling like I am such a coward. Because there's somebody in there, and kind of, it's crazy though. Once you step out, you're like, nope, saner minds prevailed. I'm good. We're good. I'm not a coward. We're good. Let's burn it. I'm whatever.
Yeah.
And just so everyone knows, there was no remains or anything found out there. There was nothing there.
No, it's completely abandoned for a while.
Yeah, for quite some time. That hospital area
like if there was something that was in there, it would have been a squatter or something like that.
Yeah,
and they would have found it.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
I imagine. Listen, this hospital area had been already burning for about 12 hours by this point. So
yeah, you were finishing up and making control burn. Essentially.
Yeah, this was all. Yeah, exactly. This was what we call mop up.
Yeah, establishing the perimeter. That way, it burns down in the right way.
Exactly.
So you're in full control of the burn, that essentially.
Well, yeah, that's what we like to pretend, at least, up until a gust of wind comes, and then we're screwed.
And you got to chase it.
Yeah, I say, which has happened many times. But, yeah, so anyway, that's, there's that. How do we even get on that now? Who knows?
Who knows? But
it's that
that's
time of year,
beautiful
bro.
moment for a segue on music. And
yeah, man, yeah.
So,
yeah, so what else you got going? What else happened with you in the past?
Oh, well, I have
Couple weeks,
moved from being on the phones in the evenings. That's why my shift changed to being a coach. So I'm teaching people what I do.
Nice.
Which is
Do you make people
different.
refer to you as coach?
No, I don't. I actually don't. It's very weird to walk around feeling like an authoritative figure
Yeah.
when I don't feel like an authoritative figure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's like, yo, Brandon's been here the longest. How long has he been here? 4.5 months.
Right?
You're like,
That-
what?
It's like how when it's like, well, they need people. That's one
Yeah.
big factor. But also, you just got to do well, mind your P's and Q's, try really hard, pay really great attention, and when you make a mistake, learn from it.
True that.
That way you can teach somebody else, like, hey, you don't want to do that, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm trying to guide them in the right direction. They're all great people. Like, I really like our class a lot. There's nobody in there that I don't like as a person, and I don't think that has the potential to do it. So that's great. It's also interesting, though, to be back meeting strangers again and new
Yeah.
people. So that's something that's very, wild that I'm going through at the moment.
Right. Especially because it's like, hey, Brandon, I want you to meet. No. I'm not meeting anybody else. I'm done. I don't want to know anyone new.
So it's a class of like 23 people. So altogether, it's a lot of people. We're starting to, our numbers are dwindling down because some people are starting to just decide whether they want to do it or not.
Right. Sure.
So there's that. But we are working really, really hard on trying to make sure that we make it a more as appealing as possible and as good of a transition to doing this on their own where there is no safety net.
Sure.
While also being a safety net. But it's been crazy, busy. I'm grateful that I've been given the opportunity, but part of me is kind of missing being in my own little cubicle alone. Not even
Sure.
a cubicle, it's a desk, but my own little spot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is what it is, but that's all that's really been going on with me. It's just been work, more work.
Well, like I said, that's what I've had going
My
on.
son
here,
did
too.
incredible in school. He got straight A's and hit the honor roll. So I was
Hey.
proud of that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's good
that's
stuff.
a remarkable turnaround from where he started. Remember?
Right, yeah. The first of the year was a little.
Well, this year was fine, but yeah.
It's the end of last year. It was pretty
Last
tense.
year was rough. Well, the end of last year was cool. It was the beginning of last year, going
Gosh.
to kindergarten.
Have we been? How long
Yeah.
have we been doing this show?
We're going on year 2, all coming up soon, right?
I think we're in year 2.
We're in year 2.
Yeah,
now.
I think June started year 2.
Yeah.
So that's cool. We're already a few months in. We're like 16.
Yeah, we've
months
just missed a few episodes here and there, but I mean,
Yeah, I say
we for a while
we put out
were-
more content than most people. Well, we can do a quick little run through on
Yeah.
what's going on. I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
like I
we-
said, our listeners know that we're only going to talk about the sports we care about anyway.
True.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say, the Arkansas Razorbacks looked like they were gonna fulfill the prophecy the last time we met.
God, yeah, I know. They did. In the third quarter, they really did. I thought. I
And
even
even
told
that
Jen, I
Texas
said,
A&M
"Oh my God, it's going to happen."
I thought after the Texas A&M game, they could potentially bring it back with a big Bama upset, and it never wasn't in the cards.
Okay, so getting to what I said at the beginning of the show, and I don't back off of it. The better team won. Alabama. Look, I think the Arkansas Democrat Gazette put out a headline that was like "Dynasties don't die easy," and I think you got to remember that. I mean, this is Alabama's having an off year, yeah, but it's still Saban's Crimson Tide. They're not. If they're having an off year, they ain't playing like scrubs.
Yeah, they're still better than most.
Yeah, they're the number 2 team in the nation. Come on, I mean, really. Look, we came. If we would have played the entire game the way we played the third quarter, most games we play okay, first and second, dog water in the third, good fourth quarter, and it's enough to get us a win. Against Bama, we played dog water first, second, and fourth, and we're like championship bound in the third quarter. I was like, this is the dumbest
They're
thing.
gonna pull the comeback.
Yeah,
They had you believing.
Oh yeah.
They had you
bro.
believing.
I mean, I had Journey blaring. It was like, don't stop, believe.
And
but
then whistle blows in fourth quarter.
yeah, and I
begins.
was like, wait, what is it? That wasn't the game. Oh God. So yeah, that's bad. The Razorbacks take on Mississippi State down in Stark Vegas. Stark Vegas this weekend, 11 a.m.
nice.
I would like to see. And let me tell you something, dude.
Number 23.
Yeah, and there's already people that are like, well, we'll beat Mississippi State. And I'm like, bro, stop. They
Number
are not
16,
scrubs.
BYU.
Yeah, bro. We finish up a 5-game stretch of hell.
Halloween in Auburn.
Yeah. Well, okay, but Auburn actually is dog water this year.
Yeah.
Like I'm not real concerned. Auburn's having some struggles, which I mean it's growing pains again.
Homecoming, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Liberty after that. So
Yeah.
they'll rebound for sure November 5th.
Yeah,
And
I
then
hope
the
they start
LSU
announcing
game.
I hope they start announcing all the high schools that people went to at Liberty, because it'll all just be like homeschooled, 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 homeschooled. Sorry, I'm not that I have an opinion. I'm just saying.
Tenant of the state for the past 16 years.
Yeah.
Wait,
What was that one?
Wait.
It's like, and their star running back, Quattro from Nevada State Penitentiary. That was a Key and Peele joke.
You
if
went to
didn't know.
Penn State? Yeah, I was in State Penn.
Yeah, man. I was like, where'd you play ball? Kansas State. Play for Kansas State? Yeah, man, Kansas State Penitentiary. That was the longest yard joke.
It was.
Just so you know, I've stolen both of my jokes there in the past 2 minutes. I'm sure I've stolen more than that, but I'm not sure. Okay, the Bulls preseason started. They look, Terry looks good.
Terry looks
Hey,
like
who the hell is Dalen Terry?
that was going to be the name of an episode.
I know, man. And like, he came out and he's like,
I'm going to show these two boys.
It's like, hey, listen, coach, put me in. It's like, why? It's like, there's these two idiots down in Arkansas. And I'm like, why do you know what's happening in Arkansas? Well, they got a podcast.
You're going to listen.
And it's
Pretty
like-
good.
Yeah. Billy Donovan's listening to, who the hell is Dalen Terry? It's like, get up there and show him. And so Dalen Terry went out in a preseason game, opener last night, and he said, I am Groot. And it was just awesome.
Yeah, he was the only shining point, truthfully. Drummond and Dragic didn't look like they were quite synchronized with the team at all.
I would say Dragic and Drummond, I do think that will iron out.
Yeah,
I
they're
think that's going to be
They'll be
yeah.
fine. They'll find their role. Caruso looked like Caruso. He was doing his biz.
That's the whole thing. It's like, how Caruso look?
He was played way too hard for a preseason game. That's
That's
how he
it.
looked.
Yeah, it's like, it's Alex Caruso. How do you think he looked? He looks beat up and dog tired at the end of the
That's
game.
something that we haven't got to talk about that's happened since then. They retired the number 6.
Yes.
And Alex Caruso is still wearing the number 6, and the reason that he's wearing it
that's
is...
pretty dope. Oh, my God. Give me the name.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Thank you. Bill,
Yes, they've retired the number.
They retired NBA wide.
Yeah.
They've retired the number 6 for Bill Russell. Alex Caruso, however, gets to keep it.
Yes, he's wearing it to honor Bill Russell, but he did try to change it.
He did, and Bill Russell is the reason he didn't. And I thought that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else about it besides the fact that I read the article.
Well, he is grandfathered in, so he had the option to either keep it or change it. He wanted to change it because he's like most people, like, no, that's Bill Russell's number.
Sure.
I'm not a superstar like Bill Russell
Sure.
on his level. I can do number. Who cares?
Yeah. He's like,
They wouldn't let him change it because his jersey is in the top.
Oh, that's
10,
what it was.
Top 20.
I'm thinking of a different
top
story
jeller-
completely.
The jersey sales.
Yeah, Chicago wouldn't let him do it. I guess it might
Yeah.
be the whole NBA.
It's the NBA. The NBA wouldn't let him do it because his jersey sales are too good.
His jersey sales, his number 6 Bulls jersey
Sells
more than LeBron.
It sells more than Zach LaVine and DeMar. It's the number 1 Bulls jersey. That
I would say, but they said that. Well, I think they based it off of a small time period, not off the season.
Well,
But
they
during
based
the-
it off of last season. The whole time
Well,
that his jersey was out.
Yeah, well, they had said that he outsold LeBron.
Yeah,
and I thought
during
that
that time period. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, LeBron is doing everything he can to make everyone hate him.
And LeBron has multiple jerseys that are selling as well.
Yeah, and here's my whole thing. They retired the number 6 for Bill Russell, but yet we still got a chump wearing 23. That's strange to me. Oh, yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
well,
I did.
he didn't get to wear number 23 when he played for Miami.
That's
'cause
right.
The Miami Heat retired Michael Jordan's number.
Yeah.
Only team that retired his number that he didn't play for.
Yeah. So Washington
And the Bulls.
and the Bulls And then Miami.
Yeah.
Miami was like, nah, props,
I'm
dog.
surprised the Hornets haven't retired it, honestly.
Who wears it? Does somebody wear it?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I just can't imagine that. Like, the owner of the team is Michael Jordan. You walk out on the court wearing 23. I'd be like, bruh, come on. Let me wear it 22.
24,
give me,
24.
Yeah, does somebody
20,
got it?
20. I'll take 42.
Yeah, bro, give me
43.
55, bro.
I'm good. Double
Yeah.
zero.
Yeah, just give it here. I don't even care. It can say like player name.
I'll take a 6. Wait.
Yeah. Aw. Hey, LeBron was 6 too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so what's he going to do about it? That's my question.
He just can't go back to wearing 6.
Is he going to go back to 23?
Well, what's he wearing now?
Honestly, he probably will keep it because he's wearing 6.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What I'm saying is he can't go back to 6, or he can stay at 6 because he's grandfathered in.
Sure.
But for the same reason that Caruso won't change his jersey number, I'm sure he can't change his either.
Oh yeah, probably.
So,
but do you think Drake is running through the 6? With my whoa. All right, sorry. Sorry. Hey, I'm just trying to have a good time, man. Okay, hey, and I tell you what, let's wrap it up here. But serious news in the world of sports, and to me, I don't. You know what? Maybe I'm overly romantic about this, but it's a piece of American history too, especially American League history, and that is Aaron DeMichael Judge, which I don't think that's his middle name. Whatever, Aaron Judge, Aquarius, yeah. Aaron Judge has made history by hitting 62 home runs in a regular season, and that's just super awesome. Like, I'm not one of those crazy people who get super bent out of shape about the late 90s, early 2000s.
The steroid era.
Yeah, I'm not really one who gets bent out of shape about that. Now, me personally, undisputed champion right now, 62 home runs. That's Aaron Judge. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand that Barry Bonds had 73 home runs. I understand that Mark McGwire had 65.
that walk rate statistic for Barry Bonds is incredible.
Yeah.
The fact that he jacked all of those home runs out in that season, plus his on-base percentage just from the people that, nope, I'm not pitching to him.
Yeah.
Give him first
Yeah,
base.
that's crazy.
They walked him with the bases loaded once because he was so dangerous.
They were like, bro, we ain't trying to have 4. Just walk one in. Just walk one in.
I believe it backfired. They got like a double on the next one, and
Yeah.
Barry trotted in because he didn't run very fast at that point.
No, well, there's a lot of weight, a lot of muscle,
Yeah.
a lot of human growth hormone being held up by some little chicken leg. I say that. That dude had massive thighs, too, though. Boy,
His
Mark
head
McGwire
was
did,
huge.
too, bro. Sammy Sosa, man, they were all giants. I remember them being just huge.
Remember when Sammy was black?
Oh, no kidding. What? I saw a recent picture of Sammy Sosa. I was like, that's not Sammy Sosa.
reverse revitiligo.
Golly, bro.
Like Uncle Ruckus.
Golly, I just like, all at once, I was like, no, who is this? And they're like, that's Sammy Sosa. I was like, not like Sammy Sosa.
I saw it. I thought he was sick, and
Yeah.
then I read about it, and it's like he's not sick. It's just he has some skin thing.
Yep. Hey, same thing like
Like
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's very odd to see it because we remember him being so dark when we watched him play
Yeah.
when we were kids.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Sammy's Cuban, right?
Yeah. He's not.
But I mean, well, I'm going to say, but everyone
Dark
makes that
skin.
mistake. And seriously, everyone that I know makes that mistake. You see a darker skinned Cuban or Puerto Rican, they're instantly, people are like, oh, they're black. Like, no.
But even so, he was very, very, very dark, and now he's
Oh, yeah.
very, very, very pale.
Yeah, like creepy.
Like powder.
Like Powder. From the movie Powder. Anyway.
What a creepy movie.
Yeah, that's a weird one, dude. There's a weird
When's
one.
the last time you saw that one?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
That's been
one
a
for
long
a watch along that we just mock it the whole time. 'Cause It's
yeah.
gotta be. I remember it being creepy. Like he
Yeah.
has like some like supernatural healing powers
Yeah.
or something. But he's also powdery, like
Yeah.
baby powdery.
Yeah. He looks like porcelain, but but he looks like he's a little more fragile than porcelain. So I don't know. We'll see how that works. All right. Hey, man, sorry about the craziness of life, but it is what it is, and we're just a couple dads trying to make it. Hey, stick with us. Once we get all of our little technical kinks, that makes us sound weird, our technical difficulties worked out.
You said what you said.
Yeah, I said what I said. Hey. But yes, Once we get the handcuffs out,
Don't forget to wear your mouth condoms.
Yeah, that's right. Anthony Fauci will be a special guest on the next episode. I make him sound like Mo from The Simpsons.
Moses like. You're fired.
All right, hey, thanks for enjoying another episode. Catch us next time. We don't know when it'll be, but we'll make another one at some point.
Same bat time, same bad channel.
Yeah, we love you guys. So from Mr. BT and from myself, we bid you good night.